Welcome back to Limbus Company, Daily Mirror Dungeon. With the railway full around the corner and us having a decent idea as to some of the fights in the railway, we're going to do a little bit of our runs so that we can know our enemies, right? Grip Faust, Grip Sinclair, Blade Lineage Merso, Blade Lineage Yisong, all people we're going to be fighting. And then I've also got Butler, Otis, and Ryoshu, because we know Josephine and Nelly are going to be there too. And that's the basic gist of it, yeah. What do we choose to start out with? That is a good question. I kinda just want standard duty battery. We don't really need rupture at all on this team. But on the other hand, there's not really a prevailing, theme status-wise on this team. Right. I also do know that there's definitely other ways I could have gone about choosing which IDs to bring, but, we don't know every single fight yet. We can make some pretty educated guesses for some of them, but not all of them. Yeah, because we're going to have to deal with you... Oh. I don't know what order I should send the people in. It's all 3-star. I feel like it's been a little bit since I've done a run with all 3-stars. That happens from time to time, though. Right. I guess it happens for a decent bit of status effects teams at this point, or there's so many good 3-stars, but the 2-stars are kind of not necessary for certain teams. Some teams, Burn still doesn't have enough 3-stars to do a 2-star list team, which is funny. Stuff like Rupture really benefits from its 2-stars. Rupture's the main, exception though, of course, because Rupture has stuff like 7 Heathcliff and Lantern Dawn and LCCB Ishmael, who are all really solid. You can get Pride Resonance decently well on this team. You don't have any Pride, and your pride is relegated to only your skill 3. But we'll be able to do that fairly frequently. Get the Swordplay of the Homeland for Yisong, at least. And I chose Yisong as the second Blade Lineage unit because I think he's still probably one of my favorites. He's just pretty solid overall, right? I think it's a logical enough choice. Okay. However, a chance of getting whistles very frequently is not great. We've got a couple you've got stuff like Sinclair skill 2, Faust skill 2, Ryoshu skill 1. Yeah. Is that all we have for Lust? I think so. Yeah, Whistle isn't gonna happen too much unless we get a bunch of skill slots. Alright, your skill 3 is Lust. That's true. Well, if we get another skill slot on someone, then we can potentially get Whistles to go frequent. I don't know. What I'm trying to say is we can trigger Whistles, but it's not going to be very frequent. But it'll happen from time to time. We could try, going for it, right? This is a decent start for it. If we just save your skill 3, then I don't know, that could work. Don't know why I went for the skill 2 over the skill 3 for Sinclair, but it's not the biggest deal, right? If you can get to the Encore floors or the Blade Lineage floor or something like that, that wouldn't be bad because we get their special EO gifts that synergize with them in particular, which could be funny. Yeah, we're not gonna get whistles off this fight. I don't think it's gonna last long enough to, mainly. That's fine. It's not like we really need to trigger it. I was just thinking about how, it's a kind of big thing in Encore teams, and we're not exactly going to get too much benefit. Okay. You're at negative 40 sanity, so we need to be a little bit more careful with you. I assume we've just got all your egos on and stuff, yeah. We'll get your sanity up then. And that is a Pride defensive skill, that's right, I kind of completely forgot about that. So we actually can get full Pride resonance on this team. Huh. Very interesting indeed. Because Grip Sinclair was the first ID to have a Sin Affinity on a non-counter defensive skill, since it was before Upside 4, made that, commonplace. Which is very interesting to think about. He was the first... Was he the first ID to have 4 different Sin Affinities on his skills? Probably. I don't think anyone beforehand had a counter of a different Sin Affinity of their main 3. We've got more like that now, thanks to, defensive skills having Sin Affinities being more commonplace. We've got stuff like, Rose Banner, Rodion, and Like Regret Faust and 7 Faust and all that sort of stuff, right? We could upgrade Stone Tomb. We don't really need to. Let's just hold off on that. Stick with what we've got. Maybe get something funny at the shop next floor if we can. Like I said before, we could always go for like N Corp floor for, you know, more nails and stuff. That sort of synergy. Nebulizer also would be pretty good for us. We're getting a lot of Pride Resonances. If we want to make Poise a little bit more usable, I really would get Nebulizer soonish, before the start of floor 3, so we can upgrade it to ++ so it's even more consistent, but we'll have to see, right? You're doing a little bit of damage, only a little bit. You get your funny blunt power up next turn. Good stuff. Half our team is Poise, so it's probably a pretty safe thing to focus on. It's a safe thing to focus on for pretty much any team, though. I don't know why I say that like it's a unique thing. Yeah, just go for that. Sure. We don't really need the Swordplay at the homeland. Swordplay at the homeland only buffs Yi-Song because it's played lineage units other than Merso himself, so that part isn't necessary, and that's the only thing we get from Pride Resonance, like, without something like Nebulizer. And we'll defend with you, get your sanity to a bit more of a reasonable place. Big Pride Resonance for the funny. Kill this guy with a... Oh, he managed to get tails, so you actually did decent damage to that. That's cool. Yeah, since we don't have the ability to gain, like, Lucky Pouch, or... I don't think we can trigger Dobo Robes, because I think you need 3 Blade Lineage IDs for that. But yeah, so that means he's probably not going to lose many, if any, clashes with the skill 3 this run. Just, you know, a hunch. Oh, there's Nebulizer for free, huh? I will not complain. Do we want... We should probably go for Horseshoe, yeah. We'll go Faith and Erosion Floor, though, because then we could get, like, N-Corp Scripture or something like that. Horseshoe's just nice to have. It's just more poise count for everyone. Milepost? It's early enough, yeah, sure. Skill change. I'm down for a skill change for you. Like, yeah, sure, why not? Get you another one of those. What else are we looking for? Oh, there's Blood Red Mane. Clash Herbalist, okay. Not great for us because we don't have a lot of lust. It's not that strong in general, I don't think. Do we need Oracle? I don't think so. Do we have good Sin Affinities on spread? We don't really need Egos either way. We'll all just save cost, I think. Should be fine. Oh, we get Wound Clarid. Good if we want to try getting some bleedy stuff going, which we theoretically could. We've only got one, like, actual bleed unit, but we've got a decent bit of Wrath, I want to say. So Wound Clarid ++. Yeah, a lot of skill 3s and stuff. Okay. Also, I was thinking we should probably move you to the back. Simply because I don't really want multiple skill slots on him. That's just a good way to make him go insane faster. He's definitely strong multiple skill slots, but it makes him... well, just go insane a little faster than I'd like. Right. Let's get the Pride Resonance. Might as well get the Nebulizer proc. That sort of thing. You're at 35 Sandy, not great. That means your skill 2 would be enough to put you over the edge. That's fine. I'm gonna try seeing if I can go run without Sinclair corroding once. And I say that and he's probably gonna immediately corrode because I said that and I'm gonna immediately forget, but I don't know, maybe we can prevent him from corroding for once. Just play carefully with him. Right. Yeah, like, we could have him... He could safely skill 1 here, but, like, there's not really much of a reason to. He can just defend and get his SP up a little bit. We should be able to kill everyone without his help. Pretty easily. Yeah. Nice. Victory. And since our poise is looking pretty good on a lot of people, that's really good for the people that Cinders with poise. Do we want a random tier 1 poise go gift? I mean, what could we get? We could get, like, I guess Horseshoe wouldn't be bad. I don't know. I don't really see the need to risk it here. Barbed Snare is nice since we did get Fluorescent Lamp. Okay, we'll take this. Sticky Muck, always nice. We really do not have a lot of Pierce or Gluttony on this team. Yeah, we've got no Gluttony. We actually have very bad Sin Balancing because we can't get either of these two, but we don't need those two, right? Oracle could have been nice, but it's not necessary whatsoever. And as far as Pierce goes, your skill 1 and skill 2... And that's it, yeah. You two are only blunt, you two are only slash, you're only slash, you've got 2 Pierce. Okay. So Sticky Muck isn't very good for us. Good to know. I mean, it could be nice with Faust, I guess. Getting a little bit of it off. Okay. Do something like this, sure. Hit them all a little bit. I think we shouldn't take too much damage from either of those counters. Probably. Draw the sword, rolls. I mean, for skill 1 it rolls pretty high, but it's still a skill 1 at the end of the day, so that's fine. Steam Arch 7 captured. Not enough poise to mass attack. If we got the Pride Resonance, we did get the Pride Resonance, huh. That's still not it. If we had Nebulizer upgrade and got the Pride Resonance, then it would have been good, yeah. That's fine. Okay. So they're all looking pretty close to staggering, so that's nice. You need to defend this turn, yeah. That's fine. No reason to do that. We're just gonna focus on killing this guy. We don't have a lot of really, like, strong firepower in our hands this turn, which is unfortunate, but we'll kill the one staggered, and we'll probably be able to stagger the other two this turn. Seems pretty good, and you're not dead. Yeah, that's what I get for going for the skill 1 instead of the skill 2, but it's for the Pride Resonance if we could get the Nebulizer Brock. So it made enough sense to me. Okay, Cackle, we do get a little bit of, defense level down on you thanks to that. Yippee. Oh, you're still staggered because you got staggered at the start of the last turn. It's being funny. Well, we could potentially Butler's Mark you. I guess that's possible. It would be funny. I'm not gonna, like, bet on it, though. I'll just do something like that. Yeah, I guess you're gonna get the crit here, though, right? You got the tails. Okay, you still did get the kill, though, so you get to reuse it on that guy. Yeah, nice. That's what I was hoping, and the poise meant that it was pretty likely. Even with the tails, you still managed to do it, which was pretty funny. A moral enactment, nice. Negative 29 sanity is kind of like the perfect sanity, since that way you can safely skill 3. Lithograph healing, cool. No one has gluttony, so it's only 5% in every situation, but that's, once again, not the biggest deal. It's still powerful even without the conditional, right? And it looks like it is dog time. Alright. Let's do something like... And we're just kind of popping... Yeah, that's fine, actually, yeah. Won't do a lot of damage, but that's a-okay. Cool, looks good. Do we have Base Honglu? Is that what that is? We probably do, don't we? I just realized that Sinclair's been healing Sandy from something, and I'm not fully sure what. Yeah, that checks out. It really does how his Sanity's been mostly fine. Huh. Oh well. That's fine. Once again, we're trying to not have Sinclair go insane, right? So, Base Honglu isn't the worst thing. Yeah. Silly me. That's fine. Okay. We can do some damage there. We won't get the kill if I need there, but that's alright. Let's just do something like that. That looks good. Just kind of... I guess we didn't clash everything this guy's going for, but I don't really think we need to because of this. Yeah. And killed, which is nice, but unfortunately it didn't get to reuse because we killed the only one with Butler's Mark. That's fine. It was an expected outcome, I'd say. Nice. And then flank thrust can probably do decent damage to this guy. They're weak to slash and envy. Are they weak to envy? Or are we getting them mixed up? They might be getting them mixed up. Yeah, they're neutral to envy. Because it's the preceding Inquisitors that are weak to envy. Some Sandy for you. Get the Pride Resonance. And Mass Attack, the single target. Okay, and as I said for Horseshoe. I'll gamble? No dice, okay. That's fine. There's not anything in I don't know why I made that noise. I think it was for the bit. But yeah, we'll go there. I think that seems delightful. We can get this to ++. We can get this to ++. We can get this to ++. And we can get this to plus. Which is decent. Oh, we did get the refund there. Shoot, cool. We'll get this to plus then. Might as well. Alright, what are we thinking? Doesn't make too big of a difference. We get 2 events either way we go. That's so that no one will cry. That's fine. We want to go for this path for some more interesting encounters. Yeah, why not? We can handle that, I think. Sounds good. Yeah, now we only need a 2 resonance in order to trigger Nebulizer, so that's good. We've got Horseshoe, so we're going to gain a bunch more poise count. Stuff like Self-Destructive Purge is going to inflict a bunch of bleed. I mean, it just kills, so the bleed doesn't actually matter, but it's something. I mean, we've got a lot of good stuff going for us this run, and we're about to get Clear Miracle and Water. Like, we've got Standard Duty Battery, and we've got... I guess I maybe should have prioritized upgrading Fluorescent Lamp a little bit more. Since we have Battery, it means that it's always going to trigger, like, to the max. And you go for that. You don't need to get your Sandy up this turn. You're not going to get a chance to do that, but that's fine. At least this way you won't, you know, gain Sandy from defending since we're having singular attack. Victory. Was that an elite encounter? I guess it was because it had the class 3 guys. Oh. Yeah, that's nice. Gamble? No dice. It's always funny when there's like a little second of lag whenever you choose one of those where it's like, it feels like it's thinking. I feel like it should play like a funny sound effect. Do we have anything who can do this? Not particularly. We'll just send in Honglu. That's fine. I'd send someone in if someone I wasn't actively using had a good chance of passing. Hey, you do, okay. That's pretty doable. Try something like that, maybe. Why not, right? This is a mass attack. A little bit of damage. Gripping this one, the one that got staggered from the mass attack. A little bit silly. Almost dead, not quite dead, but that's fine. Flank thrust kills. Nice. As Mrs. commands, this is the one enemy that didn't get hit by the mass attack. But that's fine, since I either... Yeah, since Mercer's gonna kill that one. A lot of heads on, all heads on Sinclair, actually, despite being still, like, negative 10-ish sanity. Alright. Okay, it's just you left. So yeah, you can get the kill pretty easily. Cool. Good stuff. I also like how, because I did the time-killing time dungeon the other day, that's the loading screen now, once again, instead of it being T-Corp on. Gamble? Nice, old wooden doll, sure. It's... I mean, it's like Sticky Muck, but it does something for this team, right? And Sticky Muck doesn't do anything for this team. You guys should be pretty fine. You need to lose some sanity, god. Yeah, the fact that you're only down to one skill slot means that Honglu's kind of beating you. With his support passive. As much commands, I mean, this probably just kills, I'd assume, yeah. Cool. Moral enactment. You got a lot of sanity from that clash because it was long, but that's fine. If you get like a fight where we can do something with him, we might, right? You can self-destructive purge, but you might not get it off. These guys resist slash at least, so these attacks might not necessarily like instantly demolish these guys. Never mind. Yeah. I think I was being a little too hopeful there. They're also Blade Lineage IDs with max crit, so... Of course, they're gonna just kill. And more Pekatula. This time it's Gluttony, Envy, and Pierce, which means it might only be Glooms. Since that's the weaknesses of Gloom, yeah. Had a feeling. Oh, we actually can't redirect a lot of these, huh? A little silly. We can do something like that, then that'll work. Cool. Get the nebulizer for a little bit of poise. We'll get some staggers off and stuff, and they should mostly... I guess we're not doing insane damage this turn. We didn't really roll as good as like a starting like hand as the previous one. But that's fine. We still do a lot of damage, and they're still just normal Gloom attack too, and we still get the mass attack immediately. Yeah. So like they're all basically dead, because that one's being hit by Sinclair. Yeah, so we just need to hit these three, which is a pretty easy feat. Sure. Roll with it. Kill. You got Sandy from killing. These guys are higher level than you, really. Why are they higher leveled than you? Why are the Gloom Pekatulum on floor 3 higher leveled than 45? That's weird. I guess what happens is to make up for the fact that it's a fairly simple fight. God, I remember back in Mirror Dungeon 1 times and stuff when Pekatula just had 50 health and that was it. And that was just the standard. They were so, like, comically easy. And then they, like, tripled the health for, like, all the Pekatula and they're still super easy. Here, we'll take this. Took me a second to think because I was too busy talking. That's weird. It's still weird to think back to Mirror Dungeon 1. It was over a year ago now. It's been well over a year ago now. It's actually... has been over a year since Mirror Dungeon 2? Was the anniversary of that last Friday? It might have been. Yeah, I think... maybe? Or maybe next Friday. Either last Friday or next Friday. Either way, pretty funny to think about. Been busy as I didn't even realize until just now. Do a little bit of that. Sounds good. Should have had you one-sided so you lost more sanity. That's my bad, though. Maybe we'll just have Sinclair corrode Impending Day or something just to lose a little bit more sanity. It's definitely not a bad move. So we get Echoes of the Manor on you next turn, so that's cool. It applies to your entire being, so now you've just got a higher chance of rolling tails. It's a very interesting effect, that's for sure. Non-sanitied enemies just have a 10% lower chance of rolling heads with Echoes of the Manor to make up for the fact that they can't be like sinking into like in the classic sense. Okay, I was wondering if we did get a stagger plus thanks to the burn, I think, which is funny. I'll have you corrode this. Just lose a bunch of sanity, please. I guess we'll clash with some of this stuff, like that. We're doing that for the Pride Resonance for Nebulizer, in case you're wondering. Might as well. I don't use Reissue Blind Obsession much at all. But, you know, here we go. Enjoy your, you know, poise and charge. Cool, -1 sanity, that's decent. You also get, like, the bleed next turn, but that's fine. A little bit of damage. And we're mostly just attacking the stagger plus arm anyways, so yeah. We're looking pretty good here. A little bit of dusting. This guy's enjoying his 40% heads chance, I'm sure. Nice. And on to the final floor. I guess we do get Clear Miracle Water now. For, you know, because, you know, we weren't powerful enough as is. Then get Peerless Might, that's fine. Okay, pretty bad ego gift. Ooh, we can take Yield My Flesh to claim their bones. I think I will. Might be able to get something funny on this floor. And we can potentially get from one of the events if we're all super lucky. You can get another skill. Actually, come on, get you another skill too, yeah. That sounds funny. See, Rusted Hilt. I'll take it. No reason to make the Fusion Gift, because Fusion Gift only works if you have 3 Blade Lineage IDs, and we only have 2. Anything else that calls out to me, I wonder? Let's do a slash reroll. Okay, I think everything else is probably in events then. You wanna go for Jun? Let's go for Jun, why not? Okay, sure, we'll take Black Ledger. It's pretty nothing, but that's fine. We're with the Blade Lineage. You'll step forward and speak, you can do it, I'm sure, yeah. Cool, because Blade Lineage IDs logically get an advantage just saying that they're the Blade Lineage. Although Yuseng would have been able to do that without the advantage anyways. Because it's just a +5 and he got an 18. But yeah, let's try this Jun. Why not? Maybe we're being, you know, too overconfident, but that's part of the fun, is it not? We just need you dead. We're not even winning normal clashes against you. Okay. Let's see. You don't have anything for slash, do you? You could just everlasting for the fun of it. Not really a need to. I guess we've representation. We Pride Resonance up here. That's probably the best thing we've got to do. Sure. I don't know. Yeah, Jun, this is where the coin power we gave the enemy is a little bit unfortunate, because this guy rolls high enough as is. But it's part of the fun. Whenever we get crits, we do also gain stupid offense level next turn, so that's pretty cool. Shame you didn't crit there, but Biance might be able to get the crit. How insipid. And I think it hits all the enemies thanks to the Pride Resonance we've got going on, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, they're neutral to this at least, so that's good. We get this Blind Obsession. They're weak to this one, because it's this actual slash attack. You know, Ryoshu loves her slash egos. We're not getting a stagger pluses because, well, the enemies don't have enough tremor to trigger it, but that's fine. Okay, most of your allies are dead, so that's pretty cool. Pretty awesome. Yeah, your counter is going to be awful. That's funny. You don't even get a counter because we just stagger you with that, yeah. Alright. No need to worry there. We did a little bit of ego spam, but you know, sometimes it helps. It's nice. Guess the big question is, which event did we just miss? Like, this path was definitely the better option simply because I don't want Black Ledger, but like, which event could that have been? Oh, I guess it's not all Blade Lineage events. That makes sense though, right? We already got the hilt, so we know we couldn't get the hilt. You're probably the wrong person to go for, aren't you? Yeah, that's bad. Yeah. It's fine. We'll live. But yeah, so that could have been, I mean, it could have either been Dancing Blade, Red Tassel, or Mist, or Blue Mist thing. Blue Fog. Or it could have just been none of the above, right? For all we know. It's possible. Let's get our sanity healed a little bit, yeah. It'll help out a little bit. Actually, that's interesting to know. I don't think I knew about that, but Clear Mirror Calm Water still triggers if you don't land your attack. If you get a crit but then still miss because of an evade or something, it still counts. That's interesting. I wonder, I guess it's whenever you get a crit. I guess it says you don't need to land a crit for it to trigger. You just need to get a crit. It doesn't need to land. Of course, if you lose a clash, you never get a crit or anything, so evasion's the only time where this is like a important distinction in the slightest, and even then it's not really that important a distinction. If a critical hit consume poise count. Okay, that's what it specifies, right? So it doesn't need to be on hit or anything, yeah. I forgot that's what it specified, which is really weird because that specifically means it doesn't work for Blade Lineage Sinclair's skill 2 on Clash Win. Since on Clash Win it doesn't consume poise count. I'm not sure if it's... I don't really think it's supposed to have anti-synergy with Blade Lineage Sinclair, because Blade Lineage Sinclair does not need anti-synergy with strong poise stuff, because he really needs more synergy with strong poise stuff, if anything. He really just needs a better skill 1 and skill 2. But it's just a funny thing to think about. Okay, more of you guys. We should be pretty fine at this point. Roll with that. A little bit of Pride Resonance. Sinclair lost his clash, what a shame. Cool. And then just get the kills. Oh yeah, we mass attack and they just die instantly to the first coin. Good stuff. Well, we get our event. We'll see if it's one of the 3 Blade Lineage events we haven't seen on this floor yet. It could be. Dancer, cool. We'll take it. Broken Blade, so now Blade Lineage stuff gets benefits and stuff, so that's cool. Sinclair, let's get you another one of these, and then let's sell some stuff. I guess we can do a reroll for free, so we might as well. Nothing we really care for, though, yeah. Let's see, some stuff we can definitely just kind of freely sell here. We could get the fusion gift, but there's not really any need to, right? Don't really need charge, don't really need substitute resources. You're stupid. You're also stupid. Okay. Roll with that. Just sell a bunch of stuff, because obviously we want to get Clear Mirror Calm Water plus, and also upgrade everything else we have that's decent to upgrade, right? Cool. But yeah, I want to get this to plus plus. Oh, I guess we can get this to plus plus. Might as well. And get this to plus plus. Let's get this to plus plus. And let's upgrade this once. Seems worthless, but we do have Ryoshu Blind Obsession, so she can gain charge, so that's someone who can benefit from it, sure. Alright, but it is Kim time. Okay. Sure, looks good. We get the Pride Resonance, so we get our crit going already. Ryoshu immediately gets a stupid amount of poise count because her skill 3 is 7 poise count, isn't it? Just insane. Makes sense because her skill 2 spends a bunch of it. Nice, the one-side self-destructive purge is paying off. We're getting some good bleed because of that, though. Although we're going to run out of bleed almost certainly now. Because we don't have more bleed stuff going on right now. All that matters, though, because you are just going to get staggered here. Yeah, cool. No more bleed, but there's the stagger. Cool, and then we just hit you a bunch, and we see how this goes. Don't have anything too strong. Actually, we've got Flank Thrust. Flank Thrust is going to do a lot of damage. I guess you didn't get the offense level up, though. That's unfortunate. You did, you did, you did. Okay, so like half our team did. Cool. Either way, Flank Thrust probably will finish the job off. Given how we're going to do a lot of damage with these. Draw the Sword's going to do a lot of damage. Yeah, Flank Thrust easily does it. You're only at 2 HP, actually. So we don't even get to use Flank Thrust, really. Only the single coin. But that's our victory! I think that was a good research run, you know. Refamiliarize ourselves with, you know, the IDs and stuff we're going to be seeing tomorrow night. Yeah, Mercer didn't take a single point of damage. Oh, no, that's an 8. He took 8 points of damage. I thought it was a 0 with a cross through it, since that's the thing sometimes, but no. He took 8 damage. Who knows from what? Probably something random, though. That's usually how it goes. Cool. We get a couple levels, that sort of thing. And we can do our daily pulls now. Yeah, I probably mentioned this yesterday, but I will be streaming Railway 4 tomorrow night. Whenever, as soon as it releases, of course, as I usually like to do. That'll probably be fun. Feel free to join in for that. Okay, nice. And do we get anything actual notable today? 9-shard kind of day. Yeah, fair enough. I got a 3-star. Was it yesterday? Probably. So I'm mostly fine on that front. But yeah, you know, it's gonna be really funny to fight against stuff like Grip Sinclair and Bleed Lineage Merceau and all that sort of stuff. To get a taste of Ruined Medicine, right? But anyways, that'll be all for this time. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next episode. Bye!